Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I'm in Indianapolis back here with Forrest. We're about to head off on our journey that is going to eventually end us up in Texas, but we're going to just look at a few animals, including this amazing animal here.
This is the LAKEY caiman. This is the most widely distributed crocodilian in South America. So they're doing pretty well in the wild, but as far as their genetic bank here in captivity, they're actually very rare now. There were some changes with the laws that regulate them being imported a few years ago, and since then they've basically all but dried up, and there's almost none of them in captivity. So this one was captive born down in Florida, and it is 100% a pure LAKEY caiman.
Guys, look at this thing's face. I mean, is that the most beautiful little face? I mean, those little markings and that little snout. Oh my gosh,
touching his mouth. This is a completely puppy tame animal. So you can feed this. And afterwards, you know, it totally is aware of our interaction with it. It's aware that we're the ones that's feeding and housing this animal, and it just blows me away that we can handle little crocodilians like this.
It is so freaking awesome. Well, we have a few other crocodilians to check out before we hit the road. What do you guys say you tell me what's awesome about you today? Go down in the comments and let me know what you've got going on. Let's look at some other crocodiles. So I'm kind of tripping out on this one. I didn't even know you had this thing. Yeah. This is freaking so awesome. Take a look at this right here. Oh, and he's a feisty little monkey. Look at him.
This is Siamese crocodile, and these guys were critically endangered, almost at the point of extinction. And luckily, through conservation efforts, captive breeding, and even re-release programs, they're doing a little better now. So this one hatched out down in Florida at Dragonwood Conservancy just a few months ago, and they came out of the egg almost this big.
Now these things are monsters. I mean, these are the big crocodiles.
10 to 12 foot females. They're pretty aggressive. Just big, bold crocodiles that you definitely don't want to cross them. Even this little hatchling's a little aggressive, but
yeah, you basically, you know, with like Salties, Niles, Siamese, I mean, those are all the big crocodiles. I mean, the ones you think of when you think of like huge crocodiles. And this is it right here. Oh my gosh, look at that little monkey right there. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cute. I can't believe this thing is eventually going to get hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I mean, holy cow. Oh, and listen to it. Oh my gosh.
Lucky for us, mommy's not around the corner, or we'd be in trouble.
We'd be in trouble. That was awesome. Well, I love crocodiles, but my favorite species of crocodile is one that Forrest is holding right now. And of course that is?
This is the Cuban crocodile, Crocodilus rhombifer. It's one of the most endangered crocodilians in the world. Smallest home range of any crocodile from the Zapata swamp in Cuba. These guys are almost extinct, critically endangered. Definitely in need of help with conservation. They're also the most intelligent of all crocodiles. So
not only intelligent, but also probably the most athletic. You know, yeah, most crocodiles will burst at you for short distances. Cuban crocodiles will run after you for quite a while. Any crocodile keeper will tell you that the one animal that they have the most respect for is the Cuban crocodiles. And speaking of that, you know, how do you have these animals? What's this all about?
So for about the past 10 years, I've been working with Dragonwood Conservancies. My good friend Terry down there, he's been in the conservation game, and he's in the crocodile specialist group, and he mentored me in crocodilians and kind of got me started with it. So I've been donating my time and money to their cause for a long time, and I just have these animals. I don't own these animals. They're just here with me to do educational programs, and we just did Tinley Park, where we let a lot of people get to lay their eyes on these animals and be able to hold them and see what they're all about in person. So we do a lot of school groups and things like that.
When people can get their hands on things, see it up close, they start to care about it. And when you have animals like Cuban crocodiles that are so critically endangered, and people can see them and see their beauty, I mean, take a look at that animal right there. People will start to love them, and then they'll actually have a chance, you know, because people are going to get behind, they're going to donate their resources, their money, their time, whatever it can be to try to save these species. So that's freaking awesome. I tell you, this is such an amazing little critter. I mean, what personality. And these guys are absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this thing right here. Tell me a little bit about this, Forrest.
This is Caiman laterostris, or the broad-snouted caiman. And these guys are known for being pretty aggressive and confident little buggers. But very, very rare in captivity. You're not going to see a lot of these in in private hands or even zoos, and we've been producing them for a long time regularly, so we've had a lot of success. Another cool thing we've got to do with these, and a few zoos have done the same things as well, is actually letting the mothers have the babies and raise the babies in the pen. So Molly and Buster, the adults that produce these, we left some of the babies outside with the parents and then some inside, and we were kind of able to study and observe the differences in the different hatchlings and the ones raised inside versus outside. And it's just amazing seeing the mother crocodilian carrying the little baby caiman in her mouth and protecting them, feeding them. They're basking up on her head. Just seeing that in person is really cool.
That is freaking awesome, I tell you. I love Forrest. I mean, every time I get around him, I get excited because you could just see his excitement for these animals. It's contagious. Trust me, if you guys aren't feeling it, it's here. It's amazing. We're gonna hit the road in a minute, but I do want to show you another thing that Forrest is really passionate about, and that would be abronia. So behind me is all of Forrest's abronia right here. Forrest has probably the most diverse collection of abronia in captivity, and he is absolutely passionate about it. He's gonna take a look at a few of these because we could be here all day if he wants to show us all of them for sure, and we do have to hit the road. So let's go ahead and just take a look at a few of what he has to show.
So this is these are calico phase abronia lithrocilla. These guys are definitely kind of the showstoppers. You can just see the color on these guys. But abronia are amongst the most endangered lizards in the entire world. Arboreal alligator lizards, abronia, that's what we're referring to. And they live in the cloud forests of Mexico and Guatemala, and they're at severe risk of extinction from deforestation. Some say illegal collection for the pet trade, but really more than anything, it's them, you know, cutting down logs for to keep their houses warm, and big companies coming in and wiping out big portions of land. So being able to establish these guys in captivity before they're gone is super important. So that's definitely something I'm passionate about, is figuring out the husbandry on these guys, figuring out how to breed them and raise the babies. Has been really challenging for keepers in the past, but I was lucky enough to find some good mentors and some good keepers to get me started, and it's just kind of been out of control from there. So here we've got two really rare species of abronia. This is Abronia vasconcelli, and these guys are really cool. One of the bigger species of abronia. Really beautiful colors here. You can see just like some greens and blacks and blues. Then right here we have Abronia smithi, and I've had them do that on my finger where they just don't want to let go, and it kind of hurts, but they're a very rare and just absolutely beautiful species of abronia too. Just since I've been into abronia, they've discovered like 6 new species, so I think we're up to around 36 species of abronia now.
I hope you guys are learning a lot about abronia, because I'll be honest, I'm learning right along with you guys. I mean, sometimes it's best to just sit back and listen to someone that knows a lot more. I thought there was maybe like 20 species of abronia, so obviously I was way off.
So I just had to show you guys, you know, some of the cool rare species. We'll definitely come back and show you guys some more when we have more time. We've got a big adventure ahead of us, but this is Abronia matudi, extremely rare species of abronia from Guatemala, and you can see this one's really tame, and a lot of them are really chill and make really great pets. Other ones, they're a little more feisty, but these guys are just absolutely beautiful.
I don't know about you guys, but starting my day that way has me excited. I cannot wait to get on this road trip. Again, Forrest is gonna be with me the entire time, so we are gonna be exchanging knowledge and interests with these animals. He's gonna lead us away, and he's got a lot of friends that we're gonna go visit, so that's gonna be really cool too. But we have about a 4-hour drive to St. Louis, so what do you say we get on the road and get to the Gateway City? We made it to St. Louis, and if you guys haven't heard of VAT19, it is a super cool YouTube channel that sells crazy products. So we're here for just a quick meeting and to discuss a collaborative video that we're going to be doing pretty soon. But this place is absolutely rad. Probably only be here for a short while, but it's going to be pretty awesome. Here is VAT. What's up, brother?
Vlogging?
Yeah, man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. How's everything going, man?
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. If you guys are ever wondering while you're watching these awesome VAT19 videos what their place looks like, this is what it looks like. And of course, this is Jamie, the man behind
Hello.
the myth, the legend. This place is so cool, man. It's awesome. We're gonna run into back and just show you kind of the warehouse and all the crazy products they have. Of course, their videos, I've been inspired by them for years. And this is one of my first really big collabs I ever did, was actually with VAT-19. Gosh, that's been what, 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah, but there's a great one. You covered us in snakes.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back and link the description for that video that's 3 or 4 years old because it was an absolutely funny video.
That was a lot of fun. The cold-blooded trivia is what we called it.
That's exactly what.
You got a question wrong and you just kept dumping snakes on it.
All these products here are all just really awesome things. So, you know, it's...
Goose.
We got a goose trying to come in the door. Hey, buddy, what's going on? You want to get some products?
This is super popular, right?
Oh my
Pizza.
Oh my gosh, look at this. And they actually have what, it's like is it a 20-pound gummy snake?
Oh yeah.
Is that the
26 pound?
20, yeah, because 20 pounds isn't enough.
Right.
26 is what you need.
It's like 6.5, 7 feet long.
Oh my gosh. Regardless, as you can see, guys, this warehouse is absolutely amazing. Again, if you haven't seen VAT9, please check it out. I'll put the link in the description. I love Jamie. I love everyone here. John, all the guys are absolutely amazing. Working on some fun stuff with these guys. More to come about that. In the meantime, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. And
Thanks for coming.
yeah, and we are off to Texas. Probably about halfway to Texas from St. Louis, but we have a long way to go. We have a lot of really cool animals. I mean, what is the most like kind of rare and maybe even most expensive animal you bought?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of. I mean, there hasn't been a ton of stuff I've paid over $10,000 for, but there's been a lot of stuff I've paid $5,000 plus for.
Have you ever thought about that, like how we just don't even think anything about paying like what some people would pay for a car? We're like, yeah, we just bought that for $7,500. Like it's like not even that expensive.
It's insane, man. Me and Cody used to joke a lot about that. Like, what if we spent all this money on cool stuff? Like, what if we got a boat? What if we got four-wheelers? What if we had, a sweet-ass bro truck to go, ride around in? I don't have anything like that. All I have is all these cool animals.
We are somewhere in the bowels of Arkansas. I think we're about an hour and a half away from the Texas border. We are going to try to make it all the way into the Dallas area tonight, but we've been driving for a long time. But it's been fun because Forrest is a really great guy. We've had a good time just chatting about animals and all kinds of different stuff. So feeling pretty good for the fact that I've been on the road for it seems like about 2 days now. Only a couple hours to go to Texas, and then I think 2 or 3 hours to go to Dallas. Guys, so we are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We're going to get some rest tonight, and tomorrow we have some really amazing things. We are one step closer to that amazing dream animal, but tomorrow we're going to actually hook up at the DFW Serpentarium. They have a ton of cool animals, maybe some venomous stuff. I'm hoping I get to play with the king cobra. I'm not 100% sure. And then pretty soon I'm going to be able to pick up my awesome dream animal. Go in the comments and let me know what you think that animal is. Let's see if we can get something right. If you guys guess it, maybe I'll send you a free shirt or something like that. So go down in the comments, tell me what it is. Let's go ahead and have an amazing night. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your day, evening, whatever it might be. I love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors before I get some rest? Can you smash that like button and turn those post notifications on? You guys know I upload a video every day at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Remember to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and we're going to have a great time.